Welcome back to the Fat Fabs YouTube channel. We're knee deep in our SEMA crunch right now, but we got other stuff going on right now besides the SEMA vehicle. So I'm gonna kind of walk through and show you guys what we got going on. See what Frank's got going on. Frank!
So,
what you doing?
putting this gooseneck on this 94 Chevy dually.
Looks fancy.
Going pretty well.
Yeah?
Looks very good. Some intricate detail and tubing.
Oh yeah.
I wanted more of a three-dimensional look, so it has the 1/2-inch plate and then the 3/16. We call it a beauty plate, and then added our logo.
That'll be a bolt-in piece that we're gonna drill and tap, and some like nice stainless button head bolts to hold it down. This can all be powder coated one color. This could be a different color. Just kind of give it some dimension like he was saying. He'll come through and add more tube work in here to attach to that to make it nice and strong, because they said they're gonna want to be able to pull a trailer, and they do a lot of race stuff. So this is a project that we've had here for a little bit of time. We're finally able to get started on it. They've got a high horsepower motor that they're putting in it. So stay tuned for an update video on this one. Oh, we can't forget about this little guy over here. This one is still on a pause right now. We're waiting on Randall to finish up with one of our SEMA builds, and then he'll come over here and start doing the front tubs and stuff on that. So till then, this one's kind of on a hold until we get Randall freed up. So speaking of Randall, let's go see what he's got going on over here. Randall!
Yo!
What you doing?
Building the truck.
Yeah? Yeah, I was just telling everyone out in YouTube land that you've been working on the SEMA dually, and he's getting really, really close to getting the front tubs done. Yeah, the other one off. All right, let's go over here to this side, and Randall's gonna show us a little bit about what he's been working on.
So it's really a lot like the other ones as far as the tub goes. Just we got lucky on this one, the way the front end of the bigger trucks are. We didn't have to dick with those headlights.
Right. So I'm sure people that have been watching our videos, we really have been stressing about these rock guards. It's something that kind of sets us apart from other people in the industry. It adds a lot of strength and protection for paint and debris and all that stuff. So you can see how much work goes into it, how many pieces it takes to make it strong and make it look good. So tell us a little bit about the process of starting with the factory core support and what it takes to get to this point.
All right, so with the factory core support, we brace it into place. But we'll brace it into dock position. That way we can start raising a wheel into it with our tire on it and clearancing everything. And then once we have all the room that we need, after we've done the firewall, come in and add these. Just a matter of figuring out exactly what you need and not taking out too much.
Right. So yeah, stock core support, figure out how high the tire's gotta go based upon tire size. And then he comes in and cuts that section out and then starts building it in from there. Cycling suspension multiple times for clearances and stuff like that. When the hood's popped, you want it to look like it's factory, like it's made to be that way. That's our ultimate goal, is to, yeah, we're doing something super crazy, putting a 30-inch wheel in there, but we want it to seem like it should have came from the factory that way. Right. That's our ultimate goal.
Right, and if it rolls into somebody else's shop and they need to service something on it or take something apart, like they're not gonna be trying to guess. Because I mean, if you've ever messed with one of the trucks, you kind of know where the hardware goes, and you go to look there and it's there. It's
right.
all in the factory spot. There's access to it. Because you know, we're not gonna be the last person to ever touch the truck.
Oh yeah.
You gotta think about the next person too.
Well, I mean, we build and design these trucks to drive. So yeah, of course, you know, people drive them, putting 100,000 miles on them. Yeah, there's gonna be service down the road. Things are gonna happen. They're man-made. Things break. Split the cab Monday.
Is it lunchtime?
No, not yet. So once he splits it, we'll finalize the chassis, get it ready for powder coat, get this all prepped for rafter liner, all that good stuff, and hopefully keep the ball rolling for our SEMA crunch and get this thing back together and put some test miles and head off to SEMA. But that's pretty much what Randall's got going on. I'm gonna let him get back to work and we'll see what else we got going on. Thanks, Randall.
Hey, no problem.
All right, what else we got? Let's see what we got behind the curtain number 1. Oh, it's Vlad.
Hi.
What you doing?
Facing these link bar ends.
Hey, this tall drink of water right here, we call him Vlad. I don't think you guys have met him yet. He's been here, what?
5-6 months,
6 months?
maybe.
He's what I call my, we'll call him my right-hand man. So little stuff I need done around the shop, whether it's taking out trash or machining parts or disassembling a truck or mounting wheels and tires. He's kind of like a do-it-all type guy that I'm trying to be able to rotate around and do like the small piddly stuff that I don't always have time to do, or Jake doesn't always have time to do. So that's where he steps in to help us out. So his role is very, very vital on a day-to-day basis to get a lot of stuff done. So he's always running around doing a million things every day, kind of like me and Jake. But I just want to kind of walk over here, introduce you, and see what you got going on.
Nothing much, just doing the same thing over and over again.
You love it.
I love it, it's fun.
But yeah, we'll get more personal with him at a later date, but I'm gonna let him get back to what he's doing right now. Well, like I was saying, we got a bunch of other projects going on besides our SEMA builds. Mark's been working on this white truck, which is Jeff Henry. I think it's a 22. He's been doing most of the sheet metal work. He did the whole bed already a few months ago. And right now he's doing drive shaft tunnels. So let's see what he's got going. Mark!
What?
What are you doing?
Man, I'm working on this tunnel. What are you guys doing?
I'm just out here letting the YouTube land people know what we got going on.
Hell yeah.
Just telling them about how we got SEMA stuff going on and pretty caught up on the sheet metal work. So now we can work on some of these other projects we got sitting in here.
Lots of fucking SEMA work.
So,
yeah.
Tell them about what you're working on this truck.
I'm working on getting this done, clean it up, maybe tight wipe it with some seam sealer, and then I can start on my front end doing the firewall tubs.
All right, well, I'm not gonna hold you up any longer.
Hell
Keep
yeah.
it up. We'll let him get back to work.
See y'all.
I wanna show you a little bit about this build. So it's gonna be a little different than the stock truck. He's got this Whipple supercharger, so extra horsepower. So to go with that extra horsepower, he's gonna be running these 28-inch by 15, I believe, in the back. So he's got lots of meat in the back for the extra horsepower. This is the bed that I was talking about that Mark's already done a lot of the sheet metal work on. This truck's been on the back burner because of SEMA, but we're back on it now. Still gotta do the bed rail caps and a couple other things on the bed to wrap it up, but it's really close. So I guess now, let's see if we can go find Randy. Let's see where Randy's at. Randy? Well, he's not in there. Where the fuck's Randy at? Let's go this way. Randy, where you at? That's Randy's toolbox. Randy, you in there? Fuck. I think he's hiding from you guys. Hey, have you seen Randy? Well, they ain't seen Randy. Where the hell is Randy? Oh, there he is. Found him. He's a busy man. He's hard to find. What are you doing?
I got the firewall tubs in, and then I'm bending up the transmission tunnel, drive shaft tunnel, and the front tubs.
You're working on the blue truck,
Yeah,
right?
the blue truck for Edgar Deanda, right?
Yeah, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
Deanda? Is that his name? Edgar
Yeah.
Deanda? Yeah.
Yeah, working on his, what year is it, 23?
22.
Or 22.
22. So let's go check it out.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, I got the firewall tubs in, all cleaned up and ready to go. Got the harness hole relocated.
So like I was talking about over there with Randall, we got to cut this out for tire clearance on all these new Chevy trucks, GMC trucks. It's all the same way. It's a one piece. So that's part of the process. You got to lop it out and make it look nasty before you make it look good.
Yeah,
So,
it's always got to look nasty before we make it look good.
but yeah, back on this truck again, and should be making lots of progress on it. You can kind of see if you come over here, he's got his hole cut out for the transmission. We'll, the motor's right there on the pallet behind it. We're gonna separate everything today, and we'll put the motor back in the frame, and then we can put the body back on and Randy can put the drive shaft in, start mocking everything up to get our drive shaft tunnel, transmission tunnel. Randy's been working what, like half days?
Half
day
days.
here, and then he's been working on doing the paint work on the SEMA dually.
Yeah.
On the bed.
Been doing a lot of body work on the bed lately.
So stay tuned for an update on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably be painting that, what, in like a week?
Yeah, probably a week.
About a week?
I'm hoping to have it primed tomorrow. So prime it, block it, make sure it's good, and then start laying some base down. Base and glue.
Hell yeah. We'll have to go and check him out one day, maybe next week.
Yeah.
Get an update on that.
Hell yeah.
And maybe we'll check out his bug.
I like that idea.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's a date.
Hell yeah.
All right, Randy, well, I'm gonna let you get back to it, and I'm gonna see what else we got going on, man.
Cool, appreciate it.
All right, well, see what these boys got going on over here. What y'all doing? Well, this is our parts production station. I think you guys have seen this area before. Evan, Weaver, they build a lot of parts. Evan shadowed Frank for a little bit doing frames, and now he's learning how to build all the parts. But yeah, Weaver's been working on the spindles for the SEMA dually build, getting those wrapped up and ready for final assembly, mock it up, make sure everything's functioning correctly. We had to tweak our jig just a little bit on a couple things, but billet spindles for the dualies, possibly coming soon. Y'all about ready for lunch?
Yeah.
Always ready. All right, well, I guess that's about everything we got going on. Be sure and like, subscribe, comment, follow, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We got all the social medias. Also, be sure and check out our website, fatfabs.com. We got all of our shirts and hats are on there now. We also have all of our kits in stock ready to ship within a few days. So until then, see you on the next one.